going on, guys? We are back with another episode of Let's Cut a Yo-Yo. This week, the YoYoFactory Replay Pro. Signature edition of, or signature yo-yo of Gentry Stein. They don't really have anything out there specific that the design was meant to do. Just kind of like the generic description: fast, stable, crazy long spin times. It mentions that Gentry wanted to create a cheap yo-yo that was comfortable in the hand as well, that performed, but basically he wanted a low price point signature yo-yo, and that was the main goal, I understand, of the Replay Pro. Let's go cut it in half. As always, safety first, and do not try this at home. This is the first week we get to use this jig that was so generously donated by Chris Barnes. He built it and mailed it, and we're going to put it here to use. It makes it much better as far as I can tell so far for cutting the yo-yo. It's got a nice little indent that kind of centers the yo-yo up. Let's go ahead and test this baby out. Now, as you can see, we decided to go ahead and lace up the full yo-yo in there. The bolts are kind of at the top of this jig, so the top of it kind of clamps around the yo-yo if I just use half. So we're going to see how putting the full yo-yo in and just cutting it in half works. So now we are pretty much into the middle and we're hitting the axle, so it's kind of getting tough to go all the way straight down through the axle, so I'm going to see if I can actually just do half the yo-yo now. Nothing hurt. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to work cutting just half. Use a placeholder to set it on top of, maybe? Okay, we're set back up to do the rest of the cut. We used a placeholder of another yo-yo so that it's high enough so that the front end doesn't fold over the yo-yo. I think we're good. Nope. Okay, found a golf ball. I'm hoping that that's going to be tall enough to put this up right where we need it. Alright, this is turning out to be more frustrating than the vise. Okie dokie, what we have done is put the axle from the bottom part of the Replay just barely into the top half. We're going to see if that'll work for us. Just cutting down into the axle. I'm not completely sure, but I hope that worked out for us. I think it did. I think we're good to go! Yo! Let me sand this down and then we'll show you guys what it looks like. Okie dokie. So here is the Replay Pro. As you can see, it used a bolt to hold the axle, and that's the first time we've seen that so far. And this is what it looks like with the caps in, and the caps are basically just to cover up that bolt and make it look a little prettier. So there you go. Again, you can see how much thicker plastic is. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this right side by side with the shutter, just so you can get a comparison between the plastic and then the metal. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to Chris for the jig. As you guys saw, I've got some learning curve to do with it, but overall I think it's going to be a good thing to have. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe. That's going to help the series grow, and it lets me know what you guys want to see if you want to keep seeing this series. And obviously, let me know what yo-yos you want to see me cut. I think I've got a Horizon on deck, an SF, a Joyride, but let me know what else you want to see cut, and I'll be definitely looking out for it on the BST so I can pick one up and cut it in half for you guys.